We going to the studio.
Mayday, 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 Mayday.
Hey family, I'm Aisha May and this is MAE-DAY. Today we're going to take a look at how I record my music. If you like what you hear by the end of this video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment if you feel led to. People have asked me how I record on the road. Do I go to a studio somewhere and record? Do I, that's pretty much it really. Do I go to the studio somewhere and record? And the answer is a big fat no, I do not. I have my own equipment here. And no, it's not some big professional, outfit with the studio booth. And I'm in there. I don't have any egg cartons stapled to the wall like Terrence Howard did. Shout out to that idea. I just don't have space. I like that clap. Maybe I can put it in the shower.
Can't believe she got us doing this, man. It's a little too much.
Yeah, I don't have any of that set up. So what I do have is all of my equipment that I need. Basic equipment.
Very, very basic.
Before I go over what that setup is, I just want to let you know the pros and cons of recording on the road in the RV. Number one pro is that I can get to the studio in the snap of a finger. That's pretty dope. The second thing is the convenience. I don't have to get dressed up and go see anybody. I roll out of bed in my pajamas.
Babe, where you going?
I'm going to the studio.
Man, if you don't get yourself back in there.
I just show up however I show up and I set up and I'm ready to go. Also, if there's anything that it needs fixing, maybe I listen to the track and then later on I'm like, I'm not sure I'm feeling how that sounds. Let me go back and re-record a part. I can do that. And I can do it without having to pay anybody any additional fees or anything like that. I just set up and I do it. And the most important thing is that it does not stop me from traveling. I don't have to say, oh no, I have to go meet here with this producer, or oh, I have to record here because this is the slot that I got. I don't have to do any of that. I can record from anywhere. That is bomb. Now, to the issues. It gets noisy sometimes. My husband and son are a lot of times in the room, like trying to stay super quiet because I'm out here recording, or they have to leave and go for a walk so that I can record. Also, I live in a tin box, so a lot of times you can just hear things from outside. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just leave that noisy area. And the really nice thing about having an RV is you can go to a boondocking area and there's no noise at all. Another issue is that a lot of times when you're doing that and you're not working with the producer one-on-one at that time and you're recording your own tracks, if there's an issue after they've mixed or something like that, you might have to go back and forth a few times fixing things. That can be a bit of a problem. Not really a problem, more so just an inconvenience, probably on both people's part, because if you were in the studio, they wouldn't have to go back and forth with you. They could just do what they needed to do and you wouldn't have to re-record. And unfortunately, a lot of times when, I'm sure you all have experienced this, your voice may sound a little bit differently one day than it does another day. So the tone of your voice, it can really make a big difference. And I know me, I'm on the cusp. So, the cusp of magic, Gemini, Cancer cusp. And I change from day to day. And anyone who knows me knows that. And my voice can change and my singing voice does change as well. Also, distractions. I mean, you've seen me. Benji down. It's like my famous line. Kyle's bedroom is right there. And there's so many times when Kyle is talking to me or something. Or my husband comes out and he's like,
Hold up. Who drank all the ginger?
And it doesn't help that the kitchen is 3 feet away from the studio. So yeah, distractions are a thing. And last but not least, the setup. If I was in a studio, an engineer would set everything up. I have to set it up. Now, what helps is the fact that I have very basic equipment. So there isn't a whole lot of time that goes into setup, but still, I have to set everything up. And sometimes things don't go quite the way I want them to. So maybe something's set up a little bit incorrectly, and so there's a sound issue with the system that I use. Yeah, the setup is not fun. Overall, though, I would continue to do this. I love recording here. The only difference is that I would probably have a designated space and use that designated space outside of this 240-foot tin box that I'm in. I would use a different space. So maybe I would pull along a little mini studio. I've actually been toying with that idea. And yeah, that's about it, family. Oh yeah, the kid wanted to say something.
Like, comment, subscribe, never miss a video for Aisha May.
Let's get to it. You want to come to the studio? Come on, let's go. No, I got room. For all 115 of my family/subscribers, I got room. Cusp. Magic. Family, let's go. You're taking too long.